Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Shivering Isles. Last time we were on a drug trip, and today we're still on a drug trip. Hopefully we'll be able to stop the issue soon. And hopefully the Chalice of Reversal will actually work, because otherwise these penalties are going to get very bad very fast. There's another Elytra. Oh, it's not one of the... It's actually... properly there, I suppose would be a good way to put it. A pity. Or the ones with Feldy. Let's loot the stump at the least. Potion of sorcery. Meh. Absolute, utter meh. Whoa! Now I'm taking penalties from Feldy withdrawal. Necklace of Sea Walking. Don't I have an item that does that? Water breathing. Yeah, the Ring of Happiness is water walking. Sorry, but the Necklace of Sea Walking is literally useless to me. Ring of Happiness does what it does, and a few other nice effects that aren't too bad either. That is creepy. Looks like a leech just trying to stuck out your brains. Seriously, that thing looks like it's just going to grab the top of your head and go nom 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 nom. Alright. Stab, 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 stab. I believe I got a bit of magicka from absorbing their lesser power. Go, spell absorption. Another screaming maw. I've been collecting quite a lot of them on purpose. Even though I don't think they're all that good. Just because of their rarity. Ah, those are more of the traps. Alright. Take Elytra, quickly. Getting close to the next stage of Feldu withdrawal. This is why you don't do drugs, kids. They're an enormous pain in the ass. However, there are 2 hollow stomachs up here, so I might be able to get some decent loot. Gold. 2 common soul gems. I'll take it. Grace potion at least will help. Hopefully I'm not going to have to go too far in to find more Felbu. Oh, that's quick. Maybe this will be the final area of that Chalice of Reversal. Alright, grab your Ichor. The Bramble Halls. I still need to go deeper. Now I can't move anymore. I need to take another ingestion of Feldu. Not a Feldu one, which is getting me really worried. Generally, the game's been pretty good about, so long as I'm decent on making sure my withdrawals are far enough apart that, well, I'm not going to have too many issues, but I'd really like to have some more, just in case. A mute screaming maw. Restore willpower, detect life, chameleon. Huh, that sounds like it might be a useful chemical ingredient if you want all of those effects in one potion, because you can mix it with the normal screaming maw, I'm willing to bet. That's an oddity, go figure. Oh shit! Feldu! Feldu! Give me my drugs. What an excellent way to simulate addiction. You're actively trying to hunt down more of your drug. Actively trying. Even if it's somewhat costly to you. Places I expected an anti-drug message. Not in my video games. And certainly not in this video game. Heck, you just ignore it and have it be an interesting game mechanic. If you want. It's not really very direct about it, which is also good, because the games that are trying to shove their message in your face are a pain in the ass. Subtle, people. Subtle. That's how you do social manipulation. Not, you're bad, this view is bad, blah, 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 blah. I would be a terrible social manipulator. Alright, kill more Elytra. Alright. I love spell absorption and when it manages to proc properly. As you saw, very helpful for dealing with situations like this. But I've got minimal magic income. Generation, more like it. Sorry, I've been playing a few economical games in my spare time. Alright, let's repair my equipment. It's probably a bit dinged up. Yep. Always the Carias that takes the most damage in time to repair, but eh. What time is it? Like, in-game? 5:55. How far am I from my target? I'm going to have to take a long route there, because it's blocked. Which I'm pretty sure is on purpose, development-wise. Heal myself. Just before another withdrawal happens. Ah, my sword is back! Why is that even there? There's no loot to draw you in. That trap seems completely pointless. Well, actually, it's very pointy, but you get my point. More loot, damn. Another Feldu, yes! Give me my addiction. Okay, so the sneak buffs on Feldu are really strong. Plus 20 to most of your stats is nothing to sneeze at. But it's also most definitely a very lethal poison. You know what they say about poison, though? The only difference between a poison and a medicine is the dose. It's even right in some cases. It's wrong in a lot more cases, though. Don't actually use that as a reason to say, take cocaine or something. I do like how they're completely unafraid about throwing lots of enemies at you because they're expecting to use buffs. Powerful buffs as well. Yeah, get out of here. Alright, 3 Elytra down. Grab it. Seems like it wears off faster the more you take, though. Wonder if that's actually a thing. Or just my imagination being dumb. The Moonlight Shield. What an interesting item. Amber Mace Matrix. I guess I'll take it. Ooh, but that actually brings me to a problem. I have 550 strength at the first stage of Feldu withdrawal. 550 carry weight, rather. This is somewhat problematic. The Moonlight Shield's a cool idea, though. I like to imagine this shield itself just shining a beam in front of you, like Eco. Not Eco, damn it. There's... Let's unequip Sir Emil's ring and equip... Well, that's 25 points. That's 50 points. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. My healing spells appear to have gone silent again. How lovely. Still not sure what causes that. Still have no real reason to give a shit about it. Sanctum of Decadence. Okay.
Hello? Who's there? What's that? Who's there?
We have a bunch of naked addicted people. We're running fairly high stat lines.
Get out!
Plus, I'm not running out of Feldu anytime soon.
Yeah!
Because these guys seem to carry quite a bit of it, along with cheap wine. I found their cupboard. Oh, interesting.
Hello? Who's there?
The Divine Crusader, who is currently on a major drug trip. How very white strike. Joofy the Brown! Alright, there's probably a reference here that I'm not getting. With not having have played, well, the Shivering Isles before. He actually had laced leather pants instead of sackcloth pants. He must have been an important person. More Feldu. Not sure how it did that. Feldu seems like it's great for selling, though. And it's very light, and it's got 25 value, so, yeah. I wonder if there's any Shadow Banished wine in the Shivering Isles. It doesn't fit with the fluff, but... On the other hand, I could see some mad old soldier just bringing his wine to the Isles as he goes mad, because mad people. Not known for their consistent behavior and sanity, them. Lots of clothing. Lots of random little goblets. Lots of Feldu. I wonder how many people died from Feldu. Also, those wrist irons are actually a very rare item that are fairly hard to find, so... If you're playing a mage, you actually want to pick them up. Because there's very few things that fit in the gauntlet slot that are also 0 weight, thus don't muck with your, casting thingy. Oh. Can I fast travel from here? I'd rather not face... Oh, thank lightning. Thank lightning and bloody thunder. Alright. Take off the Grand Ring of Strength. I don't need it anymore. Put on Sir Emil's Ring upgraded. I need that now. My stats are back to normal, and no more drugs for me. Drugs are bad, kids.
Quite a selection.
If it's books you're looking... The triumphant champion returns. So, do you feel any different now that you've been through this experience, I mean? You know what it's like now, always wanting that next fix, hating it but craving it at the same time, and hating yourself for all of it. Ah, well, all over now. The chalice helps, doesn't it? Indeed it does, and I could use some helping right now. I'll just take that back from you. And as a token of my gratitude, I grant you the role of Courtier of Mania, with all of its entitlements. Which is to say, none.
Okay. Okay, that's a good one.
Good day to you.
What? It sounds like the Knights of the Nine are on
That,
a real crusade.
okay. Okay, that was good.
Welcome to the
That was good. That was actually funny.
Well, look who's here.
Ah, the Chalice of Reversal is over here. Interesting.
Well, that.
Yes, my work.
Well, well, you've experienced both shades of madness. Wonderful. You seem fulfilled. Full of fill. Bursting at the seams. Seamless. Now, to the meat of your endeavor. The crux of the situation. The reason for your being here. And the likely cause of your death.
Look, people have tried to kill me a lot, Shaggy. You're going to have to do better than that.
You'll be stopping the Grey March, altering the course of events, breaking the cycle! A fly in the ointment, a new cause for a different effect. We're going to change things. No! Things will be different this time around. You'll be my champion. You'll grow powerful. You'll grow to be... me.
What?
Prince of Madness, a new Sheogorath.
What?
Or you'll die trying. I love that about you.
What?
A fair question. You won't really. At least I don't think so, but you'll have power. My power. Try not to lose it. It's a pain to replace. But for all intents and purposes, you'll be me. A me to fight the him, since I won't be around. It's simple, really, if you don't think about it.
Okay. Why me?
Because you seem a nice enough sort, and you've made it this far.
That's
And
certainly
if you
true
don't,
enough.
I'll swallow your soul and vomit it into the ever-filling chamber pot of the ageless.
Is that even a thing?
But mostly because I asked nicely.
Facial animations do not fit the voice, but the voice is amazing. Whoever the voice actor for Sheogorath is, I've said it before, but hats off to him. Where will you be?
Well, not here. Didn't I say that? I'm never here when Jiggalag walks. It's one of the rules. I've told you too much for now. Listen to me. Prattle on. I can see your mortal brain straining. We'll talk more later.
Yes, I suppose it's a bit of a strain to consider becoming a Daedric fucking prince.
Now, you've seen the great torch that burns brightly over New Sheoth. No, because it doesn't. It should, but it doesn't. You'll fix that. You'll go to Sylarn and bring back the Flame of Agnon to relight the torch. Oh, and take care with my minions at Sylarn.
Okay.
In their eternal quest to please me, they're constantly fighting over Sylarn. It can be tiresome, but really, it's divine. Divinely tiresome.
Alright.
Well, that's your problem now. Off with you. I don't want to see you again until the great torch is lit. I wouldn't want to have to hurt you much. Oh, don't forget to make use of dear Haskell. Between you and me, if he's not summoned 3 or 4 times a day, I don't think he feels appreciated.
Okay. What about priests? Okay, wow, there's a lot of topics. Let's start talking, ladies and gentlemen.
They're the worst of all. My own subjects, working for the enemy. It's enough to make an old Daedric prince get all weepy. It doesn't help that they're the ones who make the obelisks work. A little chanting, a little ritual, and poof, Knights of Order. Bad news. Kill them when you see them. But don't touch the corpse until they're really dead. Which they aren't until you deactivate the obelisk.
That'll explain it. Yep.
They're getting more active every day. Not a good sign. You know what would be a good sign? Free sweet rolls! Ho, ho, ho! Who wouldn't like that?
Someone who's allergic to sweet
Shut
rolls?
them down where you can, and make sure to kill the priest you see around them. If you don't, they can reactivate the obelisk.
Yeah, it's kind of a pain. Alright, what can you tell me about Jigalog?
He's on his way! So I'm on my way out. It's terribly inconvenient, don't you think? You're going to stop him, though. And the first thing to do is to make my people feel safe. Otherwise, they tend to go work for him.
That's bad.
It's annoying, to tell the truth. A bit hurtful. But they do it every time. Join up with the enemy and become priests of order.
Ugh. Okay, Grey March.
Aren't you the curious one? You know what they say about curiosity, though, don't you? It killed the intrepid adventurer who really should just be doing exactly what I say at all times!
Uh-oh.
You're going to stop the Grey March by becoming me. Or a version of me. You'll be powerful. Powerful enough to stop Jigalag.
Okay. What about the Great Torch?
The Great Torch shines brightly above New Sheath. A beacon of hope for all the citizens.
You sound like Scrooge McDuck.
Except
there.
it doesn't! It's gone out! Happens every time the Grey March begins, which it has. Makes all of my subjects uneasy, tense, homicidal, some of them at least. We need to get that torch relit before the place falls apart.
Alright, Flame of Agnon.
It's what's used to light the Great Torch. Haven't we covered this? You'll find it in Sylarn, guarded by my saints and seducers.
Alright, what can you tell me about Sylarn?
That's where you're going to get the Flame of Agnon. Do you listen to anything I say? Do your ears work? If not, I can find use for them. Go and fetch the flame. Bring it to the Cecellum. Light the Great Torch. How are you going to be me if you can't even do what me tells you?
That is at the same time grammatically incorrect and grammatically correct. Well done, Sheogorath. You've managed to kill several English majors.
Come visit again.
Yeah,
Lots of things to talk with Haskell about, too, for his point of view.
a bad lot. Traitors. You'll find them near the obelisks that dot the land. They perform rituals at the obelisks to summon knights to the realm. Their link to Jigalag gives them power. As long as their obelisk is active, they cannot truly be killed.
Ouch.
I fear they grow in power as the Grey March progresses. More and more Knights of Order make their way into the Isles. The Priests of Order are the key. They summon the Knights at the obelisks.
Alright.
Yes, he will soon march across the land, destroying all that stands in his path. It's a frightening prospect. Many of our citizens are delicate. They can't cope with the prospect, and they defect to the forces of Jigalag, becoming priests of order.
Alright, makes sense. What can you tell me about the Grey March?
It is underway, but my lord does not wish for you to confront it directly yet. First, the realm and its citizens must be attended to.
Surprisingly caring for a Lord of Madness, but... yeah.
Ah, the Great Torch. It is a symbol of Sheogorath's power and a source of great comfort for the citizens of New Sheath. Unfortunately, the torch has gone out. For eternity, this has heralded the start of the Grey March. Lord Sheogorath, in his wisdom, wishes for you to relight the torch to help ease the worries of the populace.
So essentially, fuck you, Jigalag! You aren't setting me out yet! Sums it up. Alright. What are you talking about the flame, then?
The flame of Agnon can only be lit by the immortal servants of Sheogorath, the golden saints and dark seducers of his creation. In normal times, Sheogorath would simply command it, and his servants would leap to sacrifice themselves upon the altars of rapture and despair. But alas, the times are not normal, and Sheogorath has given you this task without the authority to command it. I'm afraid you may have to be a little bit clever.
Well, we're all doomed then. Everyone knows I'm stupid.
Enlightening as always.
Yep, I'm stupid, Haskell. Hadn't you noticed?
Speak. Go.
What gem that is around their neck? Didn't I find Sylarn at some point, though? Yes, I did. All the way over there on the Isle of Flame. Let's say this is my location, though. Because, you know, I want to deal with that at least. Otherwise, I might just dump it and forget about it. That'd be very bad, wouldn't it? Apologies there, ladies and gentlemen. Something happened. Yes, yes. Ow, ow. I'm falling down. I hurt my little shoesies, toesies, whatever.
You saved the church from that wicked old Ayleid king, didn't you? Well done.
Everyone seems to like to talk about that.
Who do the Grummites work? Have you found... Oh, how cute. Look how it tries and tries to scream, but no sound comes out. Oh, this is perfect for my museum.
That's not what I'd call cute. That's not what I'd call cute.
Take care.
That is really not what I'd call cute. There's a two-headed septum at the least. The houndstooth key. Nothing I stole.
Have you found it?
No. Alright. Let's go to Sylarn and be clever, shall we? I'm probably going to side with the Golden Saints, because I like their aesthetic more. Gold is the best color. It makes all other colors less by its mere existence. So saith the God Emperor of mankind himself. $5 says this is the Flame of Agnon. Where it's supposed to be.
Hail. Halt!
Sheogorath sent me.
My pardon, Lord. Receive this key, and with it free passage throughout the shrine of the Flame of Agnon.
Alright.
Alas, we cannot light the flame until we take control of the Altar of Despair from the infernal Maskin. The Armazal would wish to speak to you at once. Proceed through this door to our main encampment at the Altar of Rapture.
Alright.
What is it? You know us as Dark Seducers, a name given us by our enemies. But we are the Mazkin in our own tongue, Sheogorath's only truly loyal servants.
Alright.
The holy flame can only be lit from the altars of despair and rapture. Alas, the Ariels hold rapture for now. You should speak to the Grakedric Ulfri at once. She will be glad of your help to rid Sylarn of the arrogant Ariels once and for all. She is the Gorkedric, commander of the Mazkin here at Sylarn. She has never yet been defeated by the Orioles, despite their strength.
Nice.
Our rivals, the so-called Golden Saints. One day, Sheogorath will finally recognize their bull-headed stupidity and expel them from the realm.
They don't seem to get along very well.
The counterpart to the Altar of Despair. Rapture is currently held by the Orioles in their complacency, but that will soon change. For Sheogorath's glory.
My soul,
What can you tell me about these things?
the treacherous ones, the dark seducers of ill repute, whose every action drags Sheogorath's holy name through the mud. She commands the Orioles here at Sylarn. She has just arrived with reinforcements from Brellock to end this stalemate once and for all.
Reinforcements always are good at ending stalemates, yes.
Our home and sanctuary here in the Shivering Isles.
I was right!
For my soul. The flame is only lit at the command of Sheogorath, from the altars of rapture and despair within the shrine itself. I'm sure the Armazel Kana will be glad to help you once the Mazkin are driven from the altar of despair.
Alright, what can you tell me about the RLs, besides that they're
That's
new?
what we call ourselves, the most loyal and honorable servants of Sheogorath.
And the greatest of them all! Are they No, wait, RLs.
It is on the east side of Sylarn, which we hold for Lord Sheogorath. The Armazel Kana has her command post there. Alas, we have not seen the Altar of Despair for many years. It is in the underground part of Sylarn, which is controlled by the Mazkin. The Mazkin do not even allow us free passage to worship there, which is one of the many reasons why they are unfit to continue to guard it.
Ouch.
For Sheogorath's glory.
Does that unlock any topics for
What
you?
is
No.
for Sheogorath's
Let's look over the situation.
glory?
Well, there's some alocasia fruit. I wonder if that's based on ambrosia. We already know that's a thing in the setting because of paradise, which wasn't really much of a paradise, apparently.
My soul.
Oh, you tell me different things about the altar of
It is
rapture.
just there, at the top of these steps. You would pray for the blinding ecstasy, which is the ultimate reward for those in Sheogorath's service?
Look at their eyes. It's very similar to Sheogorath's.
Go.
My scouts reported no signs of the Mazkin in the Underdeep. It's our best chance to take them unawares.
Oh?
Too risky. It's likely to be a trap. They could cut us to pieces down there if they knew we were coming.
With all due respect, Armas, I ask that you reconsider. The main passage is strongly defended. Perhaps if you'd allow me to scout further.
Enough! I've made my decision. We will attack down the main passage as planned. The Mazkin will not withstand us.
Cylon shall be ours.
That's interesting.
Hail!
Looks like that's a dude. I thought all the gold saints were ladies.
My soul for go.
You know what? Let's see if
How
the Dark
may I
Seducers
serve?
say anything about the Underdeep.
What is
Nope. Get.
for Sheogorath's glory?
Greetings, stranger.
Okay, what can you tell me
My
about
scouts recently discovered another way through the ruins to the Altar of Despair. The Armazel Kana wants to assault the altar down the main passage, but the Mazkin are expecting us to come that way. They've strongly fortified the main passage against us. If we attacked through the Underdeep, we could take them by surprise. If only Kana would listen to me. An attack down the main passage will end the same as it always does. A glorious defeat.
it? Ah!
She thinks the Underdeep is a trap. It's true. If the Mazkin knew we were coming that way, we wouldn't stand a chance. But I'm convinced the Mazkin don't expect us to come that way. If we attacked in full force, we could take the Altar of Despair before they had a chance to react. If only I could make Kana see that.
Nice.
For Sheogorath's glory.
This is no place for a My pardon, emissary. I am at your service. We are preparing to sweep the Mazkin scum from Cylon. Perhaps Sheogorath sent you to help us.
What can you tell about the Flame of Agnon?
Only the servants of Sheogorath can light the flame, by kindling the altars of despair and rapture which feed the flame. Alas, we hold only the altar of rapture. The treacherous Mazkin hold the altar of despair. We must control both to light the flame.
I think the gem's an amethyst.
If you help us seize the altar of despair from the Mazkin, I will be honored to kindle the flame of Agnon for my lord Sheogorath.
Going by the description, it's probably suicide.
For Sheogorath's glory.
Because let's face it, that's the sort of stupid shit that Sheogorath would love. Kill your commanders before the big, huge assault. It's completely mad. Oh, that's interesting trivia. This place doesn't look very well kept, though.
What is...
What are you telling me about the Altar of Despair?
We hold the Altar of Despair, here within the Shrine of the Flame of Agnon. Continue down the corridor if you wish to meditate there upon the fate of all things mortal.
Sawed it.
Walk with our
Alright, jam a
Lord.
chainsaw. Actually, no, I don't have one of those. Okay, sawed it or I stab you. Durable Daedric short sword. That's new. Doesn't seem to have any visible differences, but it's new. Loot, though. Can always use more loot.
A mortal wandering the halls of holy Cylon, and a male no less. Explain yourself.
Sheogorath sent me.
Very well. I shall be your guide to Cylon, then. Proceed.
You don't tell me anything, do you?
Walk with our Lord.
This is a much larger area that the Dark Seducers play. The main passage does appear strongly defended, yes.
The Ariels will soon pay for their arrogance. What is it? For Sheogorath's glory.
What's this button do?
Begone, mortal, or you will soon find yourself between the Mazkin and their prey. A most dangerous place to be.
Shove it, Grokdreeg.
We are preparing to wipe out the arrogant Ariels once and for all. Once they break themselves on our defenses, Cylon will be ours, a gift for our Lord Sheogorath.
Alright.
Then you have arrived just in time to help us defend the Altar of Despair. Once the strength of the Ariels is shattered, I will be honored to light the flame as my Lord Sheogorath commands. The two altars, Blessed Despair and Holy Rapture, feed the great flame of Agnon above us. Only Sheogorath's immortal servants can kindle the altars, and I am at my Lord's command. But I only hold despair for the moment.
Ha.
The Ariels hold rapture and are massing to attack us. But never fear, they are no match for us. Once their main force is destroyed, with your help, we can easily take rapture from the few survivors. Then I will gladly kindle the flame for you. For
Interesting.
Sheogorath's glory.
Let's
How
find
may
this
I
underneath
serve?
they call out. And also loot the hell out of this place, because it seems the Dark Seducers have a lot more loot lying around.
How may I serve? The altar of rapture will be ours. How may I
Man,
serve?
there's a lot more Dark Seducers than there are Golden Saints.
Hail.
Kind of scary. Ooh, loot. Always more loot. shiny objects you have lying around, seducers. Kind of cool if this was affecting what would happen by the fact that they could go to there and grab the potions out and do stuff with them. And thus the fact that I'm looting them all.
The Orioles will soon pay for their arrogance. The Orioles will
Wow, there's a lot of urns here. I have a feeling I'm going to have some weight issues. Fortify, fatigue, damage, luck, silence. I mean, fortify fatigue isn't a bad effect, and neither is silence. Silence can actually be really good against things like mages. Oh, look, I have gems. Yep, checking them all so I can see if I can find a flawless pearl. Because yes, I still remember that quest. Going to be a nightmare to complete, but I still remember it. I don't care about the ashen remains. They're too heavy for their value to sell, and their alchemical effects, while good, are not that good. Seem to be a total of 15 of them, though. Wonder if there are a very limited supply, like the painted troll fat. Ugh, painted troll fat. Such a good ingredient, such incredibly, stupidly limited supply. Can't even put it in the alchemical chest of the Mages Guild. Not even joking, you can't do that. Kind of annoying, to be honest. Alright. Underdeep. Let's take a look at it. Ooh, another urn. That's how you know this is art. In the mortal words of Sergeant Colin, urns is art. Dang, this place is a maze. I'm not sure what that button did. Whoa! That's what that button does. Okay, push the button again. Ow! And loot the urn. More potions! I got potions and ammo. Kinda. Man, they're just drowning this place in random ass bits of loot. Can't complain, though. Cannot complain. A locked chest, even! Hello, nurse! Locked chests better... generally have better loot, I was about to say, but apparently no. No, the game just wants me to look really stupid. Alright. I've looked stupider, I guess. So that's the way up, and this is in the Underdeep. So I went left there. What happens if I go right here? Yeah, let's drag the Golden Saints up through the Underdeep. It seems like it'd be a pain to deal with, especially with the traps, if the place is actually defended, but it seems to be almost undefended, to be honest.
The Orioles will soon pay for their
There's one seducer alone. And I could probably just kill them, honestly. Lots of nasty traps, though. Alright. Let's keep looking around and see if there are any more urns or chests lying around that I can loot. You guys know how I get about loot, after all. You've probably seen me play games enough. Metal door. Metal door? What's next? Metal gears. That was kind of stupid. Let's look at the local map. Good grief, the Underdeep is a maze.
Sheogorath's blessings behind you.
Bounce. On the bounce, Marines! I'm not Marine. Gold. Don't want the topaz, though. An urn of potions. Can always use potions. I've burned through quite a few. Damn, it pops out that quickly. Alright.
Greetings, Emma. The flame, once we... The only way to assault the... It will be difficult. Will you...
What about the Underdeep?
Ah, Miral's beloved surprise attack. A perfect example of why males do not hold command positions.
You know you're talking to a guy, right?
He has failed to consider the risks of his plan. If the Mazkin had prepared an ambush along that route, we would be slaughtered. We're better off storming the main passage, where our superior strength and blade work can come into play.
Use the Underdeep.
Are all males so obstinate? Have I not already told you that I consider that route too risky?
I scouted
What makes you think you can persuade me when my own lieutenant cannot?
I went there personally, lady.
You've seen this with your own eyes? I must be sure it isn't a trap if I'm to take such a risk.
It isn't a trap.
Miral was very convincing as well. Very well, we'll risk it. The Underdeep it is. May Sheogorath's divine madness possess us today.
That is a cool-looking sword. I want that sword. If an Ariel dies, I'm taking their sword.
My soul for
Sheogorath's
blood.
Everyone runs over here to kill the one Mazkin that's out here. Man, Vika got screwed. Oh, yeah, I could have just killed her for the key. That would have been interesting. I can't take their armor, though. I'm actually a little sad now. The Ariel seem to have a good handle on healing themselves,
Death to the Mazkin, for the glory of Sheogorath.
At least they know where they're going. And the
My soul
armor
for Sheogorath. Yield for the saints. Eta Oriol.
Also, I don't even need to do anything. This is basically... very efficient murder.
For the Mad God.
Mazkin!
Like
For the
there's
Mad God.
Mazkin. I don't even know how many Ariels. I'm not going to bother to count, besides a lot. And holy shit, that's a lot of arrows. Seems to go loathsome, repulsive, alluring, beguiling in terms of arrow quality.
For Sheogorath.
Oh, you're adorable, ma'am. Fortunately, being adorable doesn't actually save your life. It just means you get killed slowly. This Dark Seducer took 2 arrows to the chest before going down. Lustrous golden arrows. No golden saint seems to have died. They move fast. Holy shit. Seriously, these girls are quick. And one guy, I guess. Not quite certain where they're pricks against dudes, but whatever.
The altar of despair is ours, but the
Beta Maskin!
Going off.
Maskin!
Kneel before the saints.
Mad God!
Rock free
The Mad God!
is now very dead. Do they have anything decent? Really, this has basically been a massacre of the seducers. This is what happens when you get stabbed in the back. Things will gut you. Oh wow, there are actually some dead golden saints. I really want that sword. It's 44 pounds. Holy shit. This seems to be winning overall, though, despite the trick I pulled. Disgusting. No, the Saints are winning. Never mind. Total Saint losses. 1. That's it? 1 dead golden saint. In return for
Victory
the
is
absolute
ours.
massacre.
I have already selected a candidate for the honor of kindling the altar of rapture.
That is a cool hat.
I will now claim the honor of victory for myself, here on the altar of despair.
What are you going to do?
The altars can only be kindled by the willing sacrifice of a Maskin or an Oriole. It is my great honor to release my soul to Oblivion in service to Lord Sheogorath. Farewell. I will not walk these lands for many a year.
Well then.
For Sheogorath's glory.
Suicide! Yay! When she lights the fire, Dawnfang flickers.
Thanks to you. Go.
You served out the Maskin with their own medicine. Not the most glorious victory, perhaps. But Cylon is ours at last. Thanks to you. For Sheogorath's glory.
I do like that they're praying to it. It's a nice touch. Oh, well, there'll be opportunities to get their items later, and honestly, for all it looks cool, it wasn't really that good a weapon. The ability to exterminate about 4 or 5 of the Maskin's numbers, though, before the actual assault was very nice. The only better way was if you could have tricked the Maskin into attacking through the Underdeep. Because the Maskin were clearly playing defense. So swapping them to offense and then using their own traps to butcher them would have been a very efficient tactic. But I've only just thought of it now, so,
Speak quickly, mortal. Speak, citizen.
I'm literally on fire!
Speak quick.
I'm on fire! Help! I'm on fire! It's holy fire, but I'm on fire! Holy shit!
Go.
I bet the other named Golden Saint was the one who got burned here, the one who was holding the gate.
Speak quickly, mortal.
Can't even find their corpse. Damn it. Just, damn it. My theory cannot be tested or proven. Let's get back, light the flame, and then we can end the episode. I help the Golden Saints because they're gold, and therefore better. Gold is good.
Hello.
Speak quick.
Now you can ask anyone about the Orioles and Maskin, and they'll tell you the same things, I'm pretty sure. I probably took permanent reputation hits with every Dark Seducer ever, though. Because of the whole, I helped your mortal enemies do their job and beat the shit out of you trick.
You've brought it. The holy flame of Agnon, the fire of inspiration and rapture. If you light the great torch on the mania side of the Sacellum, you will be a hero to the people of Bliss, I assure you.
Let me think about it.
Do not think about it. Dream about it. Let your mind soar on flights of fancy. I know you will choose well in the end.
Alright. I bet the other guy is going to give me a pep talk, too.
You burn with the purging fire of Agnon, the flame of truth, the flickering beacon of hope in the gloom of despond. Come, light the great torch for dementia, illuminate the conspiracies, deepen the shadows. The people of Crucible await their hero.
Alright.
Yes, let your mind worry at the problem. Let fear and dismay over making the wrong choice sink their talons deep into your brain.
What? Okay, what I'll do is this.
The ballywog are known to carry swamp fever.
I'm going to save. I'm going to light it for Mania, and I'm going to light it for Dementia.
I knew I saw the glint of true mania in your eyes,
in
my
case
child.
it actually does something.
Go now, and let the holy flame inspire the people of Bliss to new heights of madness.
That's it. That's it. When did you get here?
Aren't you off to a good start? That's important. For me. Really, your work is going to save me a lot of time.
Good. Save you time?
The Grey March is upon us, and the ordering begins. Armies of order, sweep my realm! Death! Destruction! Then I have to pick up the pieces. And there are always lots of pieces. I don't like it, having to rebuild my realm every era. Sometimes I forget where things go, like New Sheoth. I can never remember where it belongs.
Ha! They told us about Sylar being
You'll
a
change
capital
that.
theory.
Break the cycle. You'll stop Jigalag, and I'll have my realm to come back to. I've never actually tried that before.
I can stop it?
Why not? Something has to work. Once, I dug a pit and filled it with clouds. Or was it clowns? It doesn't matter. It didn't slow them down. To be honest, it wasn't the best idea. And it really began to smell. Must have been clowns. Clouds don't smell bad. They taste of butter. And tears. But this is all new. A fresh idea. Something I hadn't thought of. Until I did. It's sure to work. Even though it might not.
Look, is there going to be a unique reward for this? Because if so, please give.
Now, you'll need the respect of my citizens. They'll need a leader, someone to look up to when I'm gone. They're the backbone of any great land. Except where the backbone is an actual backbone. Ever been to Malakoth's realm? Oh, nasty stuff. But back to
literal
the business at
backbone of the land.
You'll need to control one of the Courts of Madness. Replace a current Duke, or Duchess, whichever. That will command respect. The people will rally around you. You'll have their love, their admiration, their complaints. Whatever, as long as it keeps them on our side.
Their complaints. Yeah, that's rulership. Won't the dukes be displeased?
No. No. Absolutely not. Well, yes, absolutely. Bit of a shame for them. But sometimes you need to break a few eggs. Or skulls. There are rules, though, even in the Isles. Rituals and rules. You need to follow them.
Oh?
Speak to Arctis and Dervenin, the High Priest at the Sacellum Arden Sul. They can explain what needs to be done. And you've always got our man Haskell to call on for help. Faithful, like a good hound, that one.
A nod
And
to
he looks
Barbas, I
better in
believe.
a suit.
Alright, let's ask about these things.
It's already
Let's hear this
started.
unique, thing.
But you might be able to stop it. We're making you into a leader the people can
can
trust.
trust.
Someone to look up to. Someone to blame. Once I'm gone, things usually get bad quickly. Lots of defections, lots of carnage, but with you at the helm, things will be different.
Or maybe they won't.
This time, I'll beat him. I can't stand losing, and I don't mind cheating.
Ha! Who does mind cheating?
Ta, come visit again, or I'll pluck out your eyes. Darkest blessings upon you.
Ravenbiter.
Okay, just to make sure, I'm going to look through my magics and see if there's any powers that I got. No. So this choice doesn't actually matter.
Choosy beggar.
Right then, so, next time we're going to be replacing the Duchess of Dementia or the Duke of Mania. Probably the Duke of Mania because, like I said, I prefer Mania over Dementia. They've got a better aesthetic. So, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please put them in the comment section below. Or on Threads and Space Battles, and sufficient velocity that will be linked in the description. And for now, goodbye!